Okay, we're going to start a new lesson today, which is solving inequalities. Now, you'll have a wee bit of experience with inequalities before, which is the less than sign, the more than sign. That one might be possibly less familiar. That's less than or equal to, and that's more than or equal to. Okay, so we're going to bypass analysing these on their own because that's something that you've looked at before. Okay, so if we think about the word inequality outside the maths classroom, if you think about the word inequality, it means something not being equal. That could be in relation to a lot of different things. In maths, it means the same. It means that something is not equal. So, if something is less than and more than, we clearly know that that means that it's not equal. What about less than or equal to and more than or equal to? Well, if I said that 5 is less than or equal to 8, is that a true statement? Well, it is a true statement because it just needs to be one or the other, less than or equal to 8. It's less than 8, so it's definitely a true statement. What about if 5 is less than or equal to 5? Well, it's also a true statement because it just needs to be true for 1. So it needs to be less than or equal to 5, and 5 is equal to 5, so that's definitely a true statement. Okay, so an important point to note to take down just now is the following. Solving inequalities. Okay, so inequalities are solved in the exact same way as we solve equations, except for one case. Now, rather than explain that case just now, that'll come a wee bit further down the line. So there is one case in which inequalities are not solved in the same way as equations, but for most cases they're solved in the exact same way. Now, that means that this is a short lesson as long as we're really solid with solving equations. Now, take this down and have a wee think about this. So 2x plus 1 is equal to 5, and 2x plus 1 is less than 5. Now, that is an example of an equation. Now, why is that? It's because it's got an equal sign. Well, that's an example of an inequality, and the reason being is because it's got an inequality symbol. So that could be less than, more than, less than, equal to, or more than equal to. So in this case, it's less than. I'm going to go back to this equation, 2x plus 1 equals 5, which I've got a lot of experience of solving questions like that. Okay, so 2x plus 1 equals 5. Remember that it's number terms to the letter terms to the left rather, and number terms to the right, letter terms to the left, number terms to the right. Okay, so I need to take 1 away from both sides. That gives me 2x equals 4. I then bring the 2 down and divide, and that will give me x equals 4 over 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2, final answer. Let's just have a look at how I would go about solving this one. Okay, so I still go by letters to the left, numbers to the right. Okay, they cancel out. Now this time I've got 2x. Well, it's not 2x is equal to, but it's 2x is less than 4 rather. 5 take away 1 is 4. I then bring the 2 down and divide, and that will be x is less than 4 over 2. 4 divided by 2, x is less than 2. Now, one thing to notice there is that question was done in the exact same way as the equation. The only difference was instead of having an equal sign, we had an inequality. Now that means that if we accept that to be true, and in most cases it is true, it means that we can solve inequalities pretty quickly and easily by using the skills that we picked up solving equations. So let's take down an example 2. So example 2, let's go for 5x minus 3 is less than 12. Now I'm going to just first of all consider what would happen if I had 5x minus 3 is equal to 12. Well, letters to the left and numbers to the right, I would add 3 to both sides, they would cancel out, and I would get 5x equals 15. Bring the 5 down, divide, x equals 15 over 5 and x equals 3. So remember, it's letters to the left, numbers to the right, equal signs in the middle. So 5x is okay, but minus 3 is not. I eliminate it by adding 3, but I need to then add 3 to both sides. They cancel to give me 5x equals 15. Bring the 5 down, divide, x equals 3. And notice that I'm going to use the same method. Add 3 to both sides. They cancel out to give me 5x is not equals this time, but 5x is less than 15. Bring the 5 down, divide, x is less than 15 over 5, and x is less than 3. And you can see that we solved it in the exact same way as that we solved the equation. Okay, example 3. Okay, example 3. Let's go for 7x plus 1 is greater than or more than, we can say both, 7x plus 1 is more than 15. Okay, so one more time, let's consider 7x plus 1 is equal to 15. Letters to the left, numbers to the right, equal signs in the middle, take 1 off of both sides. 7x is equal to 14, x equals 14 over 7, and x equals 2. We can solve this one the same way. Letters to the left, numbers to the right, the inequalities in the middle. Take 1 away from both sides. 7x is, be careful, more than 14, bring the 7 down, x is more than 14 over 7, x is more than 2, final answer. Okay, example 4, 9x minus 5 is less than 22. Okay, so we know that we're going to solve this one in the same ways we'd solve the similar equation, except we don't have an equal sign. We've got the inequality, which is less than, but it's still letters to the left, numbers to the right, the inequality in the middle. How do I get rid of minus 5? Add 5 to both sides. That'll give me 9x is less than 22 plus 5, 27. Bring the 9 down and divide, and that will give me x is less than 27 over 9, and x is less than 3. Example 5. Okay, example 5. Let's go for 4x minus 7 is less than or equal to 14. Letters to the left, numbers to the right, the inequalities in the middle. 4x is okay, but minus 7 is not, so I need to add 7 to both sides. And that will give me 4x is less than or equal to, well, it's 14 plus 7, which is 21. I then bring the 4 down and divide, and that will give me x is less than or equal to 21 over 4. I won't get a whole number. Quick check, can I simplify it? And I can't. Final answer. Okay, example 6. Let's see what happens when we introduce some brackets then. So 8 bracket x plus 1 is less than or equal to 48. Okay, so what do we do to get going? Well, we just do the same approach as we would have done for an equation. 8 lots of x, 8x, 8 lots of 1, 8 is less than or equal to 48. Letters to the left, numbers to the right, the inequalities in the middle. How do I get rid of plus 8? I need to take 8 away from both sides. 8x is not equal to, but less than or equal to 48. Take away 8, which is 40. Bring the 8 down, divide. X is less than or equal to 40 divided by 8, and that will give me a whole number. X is less than or equal to 5. Final answer. Example 7. Okay, example 7. 7 bracket 3x plus 1 is less than or equal to 70. Okay, 7 lots of 3x, 21x, 7 lots of 1, 7 is less than or equal to 70. Letters to the left, numbers to the right, then inequalities in the middle. 21x is okay, but 7 is not, so I need to get rid of 7 from both sides. So 7's a number that shouldn't be on the left hand side. Okay, they cancel out, it leaves me with 21x is less than or equal to, well, 70, take away 7 is 63. Let's follow the routine that we've done loads of times now, bring that down, divide. X is less than or equal to 63 over 21. Be careful, take your time. That'll go right down to whole number. 21 fits into 63 3 times. Final answer, x is less than or equal to 3. Okay, example 8. 5 bracket 4x plus 1 is less than 17. Okay, 5 lots of 4x, 20x, 5 lots of 1, 5 is less than or equal to 17. Letters to the left, numbers to the right, then equality in the middle. 20x is okay, but 5 is not, so I need to get rid of 5, but get rid of 5 from both sides. Okay, what am I left with on the left hand side? 20x is not equal to, but less than or equal to, and it's 17 take away 5, which is 12. Follow the routine, bring the 20 down and divide. Now give me x is less than or equal to 12 over 20. I can then divide top and bottom by 2, and that will give me x is less than or equal to 6 over 10. Well, I can actually go a bit further than that, which I could have done first time. Top and bottom by 2 again. X is less than or equal to 3/5. Okay, example 9. Let's go for 8x minus 5 is less than 4x plus 3. Okay, so this time letters and numbers on both sides, and we've dealt with that before with equations. So let's just use the same approach with the inequality. This time it's less than. Okay, letters to the left, numbers to the right. Inequality is in the middle, letters to the left, numbers to the right. So letter term should be on the left, 8x, that's okay. But minus 5 is not, so I need to add 5 to both sides. Minus 5 and plus 5 cancel out. Then it's a case of saying what you see. Well, on this side, I'm only left with 8x is less than what's left on this side. Well, 4x is left on that side. And I've also got 3 plus 5, which is plus 8. Repeat the process, letters to the left, numbers to the right. 8x is okay, but 4x is not, so I need to get rid of 4x and get rid of it from both sides. 8x take away 4x is less than, what am I left with on this side? Just 8. Follow the routine, bring the 4 down and divide. And that will give me x is less than 8 over 4, and x is less than 2. Okay, let's try one more. Example 10. 5 bracket x plus 1 is less than 2 bracket x minus 3. Okay, so 5 times x, 5x, 5 times 1, 5 is less than 2 times x is 2x. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. Letters to the left, numbers to the right. The inequality is in the middle. Okay, so 5x is okay, but 5 is not, so I need to get rid of 5 from both sides. 5 and minus 5 cancel out. Say we see what's left on this side, just 5x is less than what's left on this side. Well, 2x is left on that side. And I've also got minus 6, minus 5. Be careful, you're at minus 6 and you travel down 5, brings you down to minus 11. Okay, letters to the left, numbers to the right. The inequality in the middle, 5x is okay, that's a letter term, it should be on the left, but 2x is not. That shouldn't be on the right hand side, so I need to eliminate it from both sides. 5x take away 2x is 3x is less than, so what's left here? Well, they're gone, I'm just left with minus 11. Final move, bring the 3 down and divide. Just like usual, x is less than minus 11 over 3, which can't be simplified. Final answer.